fire from Ghana. More life and more fire.
Yeah, man. More life, Vivo Sasa. You want to go on with Bridging?
Bless up on yourself, you know.
Everything nice?
A Kenya with everything crisp and proper. 10 over 10. See?
More life.
All right.
First of all, before we continue, you have to know that Rango is a very big tune in Kenya.
Tell me where we gonna Rango after making our motherland a better place to live. Tell me where we gonna Rango.
Hey.
Kenya with there now, Stonebwoy representing. Say, simple life is all we want to live.
Yeah, man. More life.
Original one God in the building right now.
Amazing.
Quick.
Are you feeling high?
Yeah, man. Niceness in all the way.
Yeah.
Good spirit, good energy.
True that.
Connecting with the people of the East. Because you don't know Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, and all these things, Tanzania.
True that.
Yo, all the way into Congo.
More life.
The whole place up, you know.
Yeah,
one
man.
life. See?
It's very interesting to have you here because I've always wanted to ask you this question. You know, when I listen to some of your music, actually most of it, your music is very informative and very what is the word I would use? It's very conscious music.
Which is right.
You know, when you talk about Rango, when you talk about It's My Life and My Name,
Yeah.
when you tell people not to give up in your
Which is
music,
right.
What is it that inspires you to write such kind of music?
Yeah, music is life, and because music is life, and without music there can't be life. You know, because music is rhythm, music is melody, music is vibe, music is message, music is content. Music is a heartbeat. You know, because when your heartbeat, you hear a sound. That's music. You see it? So music forms a very integral part of everything we do, especially as Africans. We live with it. We communicate with it. That's why our language is like music to the ears. Like, maybe you want to say, nakupenda, it's music, bro.
Amazing.
You know what I mean? So when I get my inspiration, I get it from life. I get my inspiration from life because music is life and life is music.
True that.
See?
I see you're learning Swahili words already.
I'm trying.
Before you get out of here, we shall give you a Kenyan name.
Which is right. I'm waiting for that. I can't wait to hear my Kenyan name, though.
Yeah, man.
Seeing?
I shall ask people to give you a Kenyan name, but you have also to taste Kenyan delicacies. You have something called nyama choma.
Yes.
You have something called mtura. You have something called KDF. You have to walk down the ghetto and learn all these things.
You know, right?
You got to get the authenticity of Kenya.
Which is right. And I think I like the nyama choma.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I was in Kenya one time ago with Trey Songs at the Coke Studios. Yeah, and I think we ate some
nyama choma.
You know, some nyama chomas, and I like it. Some curry something and all these ones, you know?
True that.
African food good, you know?
I'm more alive. That's it.
Oh, fire.
So, you know, before we even go far, because you see, when you do reggae and dancehall, I actually saw you performing in Ghana before we even get to your performance in Rwanda.
Yeah, man.
Right? So after that performance, you posted something and you said it is time that we spoke about dancehall and Afrobeats coming together. So what inspired that and what did you mean by that?
Yeah, you know, everything takes time to happen. So we also, as musicians and creatives who have studied and learned the ways of our ancestors and the history and the stories, we understand that we all come from one place, one people, one soil. And by virtue of so many things, we found ourselves spreading across the globe. You know, and therefore, when you find black people, you find black music. And you realize that Afrobeat is black music, reggae is black music, soca is black music, R&B is black music. You know, all them jazz and all this one is black people who pioneered them. Therefore, wherever there's black music, it belongs to black people, irrespective of the genre, irrespective of the name. But it has come to a time where Afrobeat is also playing a very huge role in transcending the black story across the globe, both from Africa and in the diaspora. And you realize that although reggae and dancehall music have been leading the charter for a very long time, it is time now for Afrobeat to also hold reggae and dancehall along with it. Because once upon a time, if you do travel a lot, you can ask a lot of people, it was very cool to be Caribbean and Jamaican, and it was uncool to be African. And at that time, Africans were connecting to be like, yo, where you come from when you go to New York? A typical Ghanaian person will say, yeah, I'm from Jamaica, but they're from Ghana. So the truth in that shit is that we have to see and consider black music as one music and understand times where we have to carry each other along. And this is the time for Afrobeat to also lend a greater hand to connect back our total roots, which includes reggae and dancehall.
True that. That's amazing. Let's talk.
Big ups to Jamaica for establishing reggae and dancehall.
True that.
Definitely, yeah, man.
Amazing.
It can't be taken away from.
Okay,
from
I want to talk about what brought you to Kenya and the experience in Kenya. But please tell me a little bit about your performance in Rwanda and your show in Rwanda. How was it?
Rwanda was a smooth one. You know, Rwanda is actually calmer.
True that.
So, Guba Awards is a very prestigious award that seeks to reward entrepreneurs in the corporate areas, not only corporate governance across boards, but intellectuals and entrepreneurs. So guess what? They gathered one more time in Kigali, and I was called upon to come and, you know, grace the occasion, you know. And as usual, I had to present myself in a grand style. We had a lot of dignitaries, political dignitaries in different places, businesses and all of that. And we also had the Grammy CEO, you know, from America joining. So it was a smooth corporate event, like for the big boys and the big girls.
True that. So when you got there and saw people doing a challenge of your new tune, how did you feel when you saw your challenge? It's taking over now. Before you leave Kenya, everyone going to be doing that challenge, you know.
Which is the Gidigba, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Martin, that song is on top of my heart like this, bro. That song speaks to my soul, bro.
All right.
I'm in a zone right now. That's the song that I listen to.
All right.
And you can imagine a lot of things that it does for me. So I understand when a lot of people connect to the song.
True that.
In understanding that I'm telling them to be firm and strong. And you say Gidigba.
Yeah.
In my locals.
I wanted to ask you what Gidigba means.
Gidigba means firm and strong, like Gidigba. Like Gidigba.
Gidigba.
You move with it. You can't just say that and don't move.
You say Mudiangara.
That's what I say.
Mudiangara.
Mudiangara.
Yeah, man.
Mudiangara.
Proper
Gidigba.
Yeah, man.
See, that's the meaning. So stand firm, stand strong. Don't just believe everything out there, because a lot of people are not telling you the struggles. Trust in your struggles and trust in God.
Amazing.
That's what the song is
So let's
about.
talk about you and Kenya.
Okay.
Tell me what brings you in Kenya and for how long you want to stay here. Have you done any collabos? Do you intend to do any collabos? Because if you go without a collabo, we're going to have a problem with you, you know.
I don't want to have a problem. So let's make sure I don't get a problem.
True that.
Because if I don't go with a collab, I'm going to give you guys rather a problem.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Thing is, after Rwanda, I decided to come over here because I'm like, no, I cannot be so close to Rwanda, to Kenya and not touch Kenya, because I remember one of the last times I was here was with Morgan Heritage for their reggae concert.
True that.
But I've been here a few times with Trey Songs, like I said, for Cook Studio. So I'm like, let me come through and come on TV and talk to all of my Kenyan fans and say, yo, Stonebwoy was in Rwanda and I'm here talking to you guys. Like, love you guys. Like, that's why I'm here. Yeah. I'm not here for any shows or anything. I'm just here to tell you, I'm here, bro. I was in Rwanda and I'm here, and the new song is how you gotta hear it. That's why I'm here, bro.
That's it, all right? And every Kenyan artist out there, he is here. Every Kenyan artist out here.
Shout out to all of my friends. You know, big up to Southeast Soul, big ups to Calligraph Jones, big ups to the band.
Heart the Band.
I'm approaching them that man.
Yo, Shira, Mordecai, Mumeskia.
And big ups to, who's it? Nyashinsky?
Nyashinsky, yeah, man.
All right. And big ups to one more lady, one little lady. Whoa.
There are a lot of ladies that are singing right now.
No, it's a musician. It's a young girl. She's super amazing.
There's Saru. There's a lot of ladies. Mandy.
Is Manding, right?
Yes.
Kita, yeah, that's her name still? Nikita Kering. That one there. Yo, big up on yourself. That song is crazy. Look, I love that song. And more of my East African artists as well, no discrimination.
True that.
You know what I mean? So I'm open. Let's do something.
True that.
But I leave in a few days.
How do they get you on your social media handles?
Social media is Stonebwoy, Stonebwoy. Boy. Stonebwoy, check it out. Both on everywhere. Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter. You're going to find me.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Now,